Hello everyone, and welcome to the WOLFTribe episode 1. As you can see down here, the bridge from the intro heads off that direction, which is spawn, and it ends right here at my base, which is very helpful, because that's pretty much the only way I got to spawn at the moment, other than running through the nether a little bit and finding a different portal. So we got a tree farm, we got a grinder already here, and it's doing a fair decent job. Also, this thing actually comes with this spot hollowed out, which at the moment I'm kind of leaning towards a cactus farm, basically. So I may end up throwing that together before too long. But as you can see, I got pretty much all the different kinds of wood other than jungle up here at the moment, and that's pretty much just because I haven't gone and grabbed a few saplings. So let's get down to the first floor that's been rearranged a little bit. And in this build, I pretty much built it from the bottom up, but to decorate it, I'm going from the top down, basically. I don't know, I just wanted to do it kind of different, I guess. Yeah, don't know why, but I took out item frames because there was a bit of a stutter, and the frames would be just terrible down in the basement there, or at least bottom floor, kinda in the basement, I guess. But I thought it was item frames, and if not the item frames, it was the furnace. So after eliminating both things, it hasn't changed at all until Optifine ended up getting downloaded, because right now, as you can see, I can zoom a little bit and it helps out quite a bit, which I'm grateful for, because it helps me to get this video done, because it was so annoying me with the stutters. You might wonder who this is, and if you remember pretty much the last season that I had any videos on Blocksteady, she helped me dig out basically all of my storage room, and that is my wife's Toon's face. So I had this nice little window back here, and I wanted something to go in the middle, so I chose to do a little bit of a tribute for her, and overall I think it turned out really nice and fit pretty much how I wanted it to fit. Also, I threw a little bit of a lava ring around, which worked out not too bad, but it doesn't do quite the lighting that I was hoping it would do, but I don't know, it adds a little bit of something. Now that we got one floor down, every now and then you slip a couple, which can't help if you want to use that kind of method of getting down. This here room I really like, but there's kind of a little bit of a problem, because I ended up missing a few blocks, but I don't really want to replace them until after it's been pointed out to me, or maybe by episode like 3 or something like that, just that I get a little bit of time for other people to point it out and kind of have a fun time with fixing it instead of just going ahead and doing it. Now this is kind of what my furnace that was in the basement turned into, which is kind of efficient, but not quite the same as like 15 furnace. So fuel are on the outside. Everything I want to cook basically for each furnace is in the back here, and they both feed into the same chest in the front here. Fairly simple, but ends up working about as well as I really actually need, so I haven't really thrown it back to a 15 furnace setup, but possibly if I start another base, it'll end up getting one. Now, these kung fu pictures that are across from each other took quite a while to actually get put in. First I built the little wood part underneath, and then I kind of wanted a painting to fit above it, and kind of went with that one. Then about 10 minutes later, this one actually ended up being about the same, but it was a little bit off. It wasn't quite centered, so I spent another 20 minutes breaking the stupid 2 paintings off the wall over and over, trying to get that same painting. So annoying. Then, whatever. All the rest of these are basically like this. Just empty, waiting for pretty much anything to be tossed in. And I already have a bit of an idea for possibly the next floor that I'm going to be working on. And that's some of this garden part. So we can bounce just over top here. And as you can see, the centerpiece can get hidden by this centerpiece of the garden, but at the same point, when we're outside of here, you can still see it, which is kind of what I wanted, so that's why the fountain didn't end up any bigger. Also, didn't really have any extra room on the sides, so it kind of worked out. Then this area here has been getting hit by Endermen, which is really annoying because they are taking flowers. Over here they actually ended up taking this block out and ended up taking the flower that was in that spot, which was this, because that's what I seen the guy carrying. He came running this direction before I killed him. Be nice if they weren't taking all the different flowers and stuff after all the work. Come on. So down here in the basement, because right here actually is where this stutter would basically happen, and since Optifine, it's been really nice. So thank everyone on the server for pretty much suggesting it and talking about it quite a bit in the last little bit, because it finally convinced me and I'm loving it. We got the silos, which I haven't finished off over here, but we definitely have the hoppers after reverting from the larger furnace array, which used to be right down here. Right here. Still got the item retrieval chest kind of part. Now, we got quick drop right here. And the garden over here. I really like how this one ended up turning out, because I got a little bit of everything that I could possibly need basically here, which is fairly convenient. Also, didn't want it to be too automated at the moment, so you have to go and break them all by hand, which works perfectly fine for me, because it gives me something to do in the base besides just building. You have to come and actually have to tend things. Then I really like the way this actually ended up turning out outside, because there's a little bit of stuff happening outside that I've been messing around with pretty much in this entire base. Alright, I'm pretty much skipping the stairs that lead down to here, because it just takes a little bit of time because of basically running a circle, because I want to take a second for this here, and I might even kind of wait a sec for these to build up, just to show something I find entertaining here. But this was built by PMS Proxy, who's a server member. She'd actually heard that I had some spawners and kind of volunteered to come over here and set it up. But I know she's a little bit busy with Twitch and stuff like that. She streams and has her YouTube channel and everything, so you know, different projects, different videos that she's doing and everything. So I wanted to help her out a little bit with some of the grunt work. So I just kind of dug around a little bit and opened this area up so that when she got the chances, she could possibly come in and just sort of pop the thing in fast and do the part that she finds more fun, probably. At least I'd expect more to be the actual building to be the fun. So this is the end result, and I really like it. As you can see, it works pretty fast. Like, we already have a little bit, but I'm gonna AFK for just a sec while this thing builds up. So I'll be back momentarily. Alright, we're back, and fighting with the door. Figure just a couple of minutes, because I just went and got basically a drink, so it hasn't been too long, and as you can see, there's quite a few in there already. I'll just wait for the stragglers to get in here. And maybe I'll turn that down a little bit more or check it. Yeah, they're probably really, really, really loud right now. Maybe not. I don't know, master volume's a little bit low. But it's pretty much all of them, I think. Do one crush. Let that charge down. Well, let all the redstone out of the line. And then get ready. Go. Come on, happen. Didn't quite do as much as before because kind of exploded all over, but still kind of worked. Almost a full stack, just off of a few minutes of waiting. So I think if you actually waited like a half hour plus, because that was maybe 4 minutes, if that. So it works fantastic. Thank you, Proxy. And it's basically free to anyone on the server. Since I didn't make it, I don't feel appropriate charging for that thing. So if you need some string, just stop on by and AFK for a little bit and get some. Okay, we jumped from the basement out here. Somewhat for a reason. Basically, the outside of the base. It's pretty much all lava. And this here is something that I kind of actually like quite a bit. And that's basically because I didn't just go with my guy's face or something on the side of the base. Because, I don't know, that's used pretty much all the time. And I already had my wife's face here as a tribute. So I really didn't want to do extra 8-bit all over the base just to make it, like, overdone. Because that I wanted to be a centerpiece. So it should be kind of a one-of-a-kind on the base. So we went with sort of a design. I don't know. I messed around in creative for a little while, and that's sort of the shaping that I ended up coming up with. And so far, I like it. I don't know why, I just like the overall shaping of it. Then we got the front of the base, and it's pretty much the part that I like the most, because it helped come up with the rest of everything here. So I'm kind of excited about showing it. Finally, after a little while of looking at it and not doing anything with it. But yeah, finally a little bit of a reveal. And in the next episode, I'm super excited about getting to show off some of the builds that other members are doing on the server here. Because they're all pretty much just super amazing. So if we look the right way, we got a little bit of something in the corner there that sort of pops into view. Because I don't want to really mess with the distance at the moment, because I don't want to just have it up here. But this here is the base. And I like the way it ended up turning out, pretty much because it uses that right there. Yeah. And due to the fact that it was bigger than the mountain had to go. So, yeah, added extra effort for me. Perfect. Just what I needed. But, yeah, tune in for the next episode, because the next episode is going to be just sweet. There is so much at spawn to kind of run through, and then I kind of want to show off the big thing that's coming up right near here, because it's amazing. Have a good one, and oh my gosh, tune in next time.